Are you perhaps looking for a new gambling addiction in Warframe? Well, I'm Tipsy and today we'll be covering how to get your own gambling Koumei frame. But before you can start farming for Koumei, you actually have to have completed 2 different quests called Sire's Vigil and also Once Awake. And if you don't know where to actually start these quests, if you haven't done them, you can just head to your Arbiter and actually go into your codex and you will be able to start the quest from there. And once that is done, all you have to do is actually talk to Sire in Cetus, which will be at the location of Khonsu. So just head to Cetus and talk to Khonsu and you will be able to have the Sire's Vision dialogue option. This will then take you to Koumei's Shrine, and after interacting with it you will unlock the new defense mission on Earth called Shrine Defense or Sire's Visions. And to gain access for the Steel Path version of the mission, all you have to go do is start the mission from the shrine while you're on Steel Path mode. The Koumei Shrine is also the area where you actually can purchase her blueprint parts as well as her weapons. Each part of Koumei is gonna cost 55 Fate Pearls and the main blueprint is gonna cost 165, totaling 330 Fate Pearls for the entire set. You will also need additional 102 pearls to actually craft Koumei, 24 per part and 30 for the frame. But how do you actually get these Fate Pearls then? Well, simply enough, you can earn Fate Pearls by completing the Shrine Defense mission, which we will go over now. So to get Fate Pearls, you will have to do the Shrine Defense, which is a non-endless version of the standard defense mission, where you, the player, will protect the Austrian spots marked with the glowing circles, stand in these circles and keep the infested out. After 30 seconds with no infested inside, an offering will then appear. You will then have to pick up this offering and then bring it to the Koumei Shrine. If you then have delivered 5 offerings, you will then need to eliminate 30 enemies per player in the lobby, which in the full lobby is gonna count up to 120 enemies. This will then spawn the boss called the Infested Oni, and all you have to do is now kill the first HP bar on the boss, which will make the boss invulnerable until you bring the shrine 2 more offerings to actually remove the boss's shield. Once the boss is then dead, a certain amount of time will then go by and you will extract from the mission automatically. Upon completion of the mission, you will receive 14 to 18 Fate Pearls on normal mode, and on Steel Path you will receive 20 to 24. These rewards are currently unaffected by the resource booster. Additionally, you will have a 4.9% drop chance of actually getting Koumei's blueprint parts and weapon parts as a drop in the mission. And I also recommend holding off on actually buying any part until you can afford the whole set, as you might get a blueprint part from the mission itself, or get 5 systems in a row like I did. But if you're unlucky and don't get any parts while farming and get the lowest drop of Fate Pearls each time, it will take around 31 runs on normal mode and 22 runs on Steel Path to farm the entire set. Of course, that's the worst case scenario and you will likely finish in fewer runs than that. Then once you're done and you have your Fate Pearls to actually buy the remaining blueprint parts you need, all you have to go do is actually craft the frame in your Arbiter. And D has actually made it somewhat special of this frame, and the craft time is only 24 hours instead of the normal 72 hours. So of course you will have to craft each part for 12 hours as normal, but the main part frame is only gonna take 24 hours. And for the resources needed to actually craft this frame, just mouse over the different resources, as these are all early game resources and will tell you how to actually get them. The only thing I will feel needs an explanation is probably gonna be the Azurite and the Devar, as these are 2 craftable items in Warframe. And if you hover over these items, you will see you will have to go to Old Man Zombat and actually buy the blueprint for these items. And to craft these blueprints you will need the main resource, which is called Devar and also Azurite. And these can be mined from blue veins in the Plains of Eidolon. So all you have to do is go buy the blueprints, and then you will have to go mine blue veins in the Plains of Eidolon to actually get the resources to then craft these 2 different items. That is basically everything you need to know on Koumei, but on top of that there's actually one thing I would like to mention before we end the video. So if you're watching this video close to Koumei's release, you can actually use a promo code as seen on the screen right here to get a 3-day Affinity Booster. You will also get the Galatine, the Yusugatra, and on top of that a mod called the Tempo Royal. These are all great items, and especially when they are free. If you don't know where to turn in the promo code, just go to the marketplace in your Arbiter and there should be a redeem code down in the right corner. And as we don't know how long this code will be available for, feel free to type in the comments if the code still works, so we can actually let people know that the code is still working. But that's it for the video, so if you found the video helpful, feel free to like the video and also give a subscribe. On top of that, we do have a Discord server, so feel free to join that as well. But otherwise, I will see you in the next video, so peace out and bye.